The Chronicles of Harvey and Smudge, the Upstream Files. Smudge! Smudge! Can you help me, please? Of course, Harv. Whatever is the matter? Well, Smudge, in the past my dad has told me about what was called the Rockford Files, then the Mallorca Files, and even the X-Files. But now everyone is talking about the Upstream Files. Do you know if it's got a good plot? Oh, Harv, those ears of yours. They are called the Epstein Files. It's a terrible scandal on so many levels. Is that why I have just heard that Pia stammering to answer some points about them at Prime Minister's question time? Yes, Harv, he's in a lot of bother. They kept talking about a Peter Meddlesome, Smudge. Is he some sort of magician? However do you mean, Harv? Well, Smudge, from what I can deduce, he has more tricks up his sleeve than that David Silverfield. He seems to have lost his jobs loads of times because he borrowed £250,000. He tried to get a secret passport for one of his billionaire friends, and now he's escaped down the secret tunnel under the Houses of Parliament while chasing a mole. I think they're just the tip of the iceberg, Harv. Now there you go again with another of your metaphoric idioms. It's a metaphoric idiom, Harv. What I meant to say is that there is so much more to this story than meets the eye. Well, yes, Smudge, I think I know what you mean. I have heard that our dog walker, you know, the one before the last 7, well, even they are mentioned in the Upstream Files. Really, Harv? Yes, Smudge. Apparently, she inadvertently bought a COVID test kit that was provided by a business associated with that Jeffney Upstream and his mate, Bullet-a-Gate. I think you must mean the controversy about when they set up some pandemic bonds in 2017, Harv, which could only be triggered if a major disease broke out. Are you saying, Smudge, that they knew something before we all had to go into up-down? It was lockdown, Harv, but COVID-19 did come out in 2019, so things certainly smell a bit fishy. You know, Smudge, something else that sounds a bit fishy is why that Pia Stammer appointed that Mr. Meddlesome in the first place. I suppose he must have thought he was the right man for the job, Harv. Well, Smudge, I think I might have worked out another possibility. Go on, Harv. Well, Smudge, I think it all surrounds him being in a band called As Thick as Thieves. Now, you really need to explain that one to me, Harv. Well, Smudge, using another one of your imodiums, I think Pia Stammer put him in with the orange one because he also is a thief, so he would understand how he operated. In the craziest of way, Harv, I think you might be onto something there. How did you come up with that? Well, Smudge, the other night I was watching Oliver Twist on the TV with my dad. We had some lovely popcorn. Oh, get on with it, Harv. Yes, of course. As I watched the film with my dad, I saw it. Fagin, the ringmaster, training his children, ably assisted by his servant Nancy. So do you mean, Harv? Yes, Smudge, that Jeffney Upstream was Fagin, and the ghastly Maxwell, the daughter of another thief, you know, was Nancy. I bet Charles Dickens didn't think in 1838 that he would be writing about the future, Harv. You know, Smudge, in that film they also said the law is an ass. Now, Smudge, I always thought an ass was a type of horse. But he also was right, Harv, when he described how they had to pick a pocket or two. Now, come on, Smudge. We have to say the punchline to all those nasty, greedy ones who will never be satisfied. Can I have some more, please? The Chronicles of Harvey and Smudge, the Upstream Files.